Hello, this is Robert. We're at the Robert Thomas
Art.
Robert Thomas Art Gallery, and excuse me, we're not very well prepared, but we're going to give you a real exciting painting tonight, nonetheless. So, what we're going to do is tonight I came in and I forgot my brushes, typical of me. So I did this whole painting over here, and I did it with a paper towel. So it only took about a half hour. It's a fall scene. It's not Hawaii. I rarely paint something that's not Hawaii. So it's a fall scene, and I just scrunched up a paper towel and painted it. So we'll repeat ourselves, but we'll make this into a diptych. I'll add another piece over here. And that way you can see everything that I've done. And I'll sort of start it up here, then get rid of this one. I'll match some of the colors. So I'm going to use something I don't normally use, which is acrylic gessos. I do put acrylic gessos, of course, on the canvas to start with, but I rarely just use it for a part of the painting. I'm glad I'm not, well, this is right after we just had that presidential debate and then the vice presidential debate. I'm glad I'm not up doing something like that where everybody's got to scrutinize everything I do. This is just all about learning something fun, something new. So again, I came to work without any brushes, so I just started by just taking a rag, using two different gessos to start the top of the painting. And later I'll come back with some regular acrylics and work into that. With the camera, in order to put it up on YouTube, we have to do it fast and move right along so that it's within like about 20 minutes. So if we don't finish it in 20 minutes, we'll come back and add a second part to it.
I think maybe 15 is the limit for now.
15 is the limit? Okay, we'll do it in 15 minutes. I'll just speed myself up a little bit. Don't have time for a cup of coffee, so we'll just do it like this. So if I prepare myself a little better, what I can do is actually pour all my paints out to start with, so I'm not always mixing colors. So I'm going to fold that rag, otherwise you'll get parts and pieces of it just falling apart into the rag. I'm dipping it into a darker value, trying to tie it over here to this one. Doesn't have to be perfect because, again, a second layer is still coming after this. Everybody says when they're trying to learn to paint, oh, I can't draw a straight line. Well, there's very few straight lines in anything I do, so don't let that stop you. Or another one is, oh, I'm not an artist. Neither was I when I started. It's all same as learning to play the piano. You just have a love for something and go somewhere and find a nice teacher that'll work with you.
So why do you use Liquitex acrylic paint?
It's just a good name for acrylics. It's very good paint, strong, lasts forever. So I've covered the canvas, and that was the point right here, just get the canvas covered. should put a clock in front of me so I can see. I don't-
That's 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes? Okay. Okay. I'm going to come up here and wipe out anything that's not dry yet, because my next layer I really don't want to go over the wet acrylics. You can do that if your colors are a little bit similar, but these are going to be real different. Okay, now I'm going to take some white and yellow and orange, put it on my table over here. I usually use a sheet of glass, but I don't know what I was thinking when I came. I just left everything at home. So instead of tying them both together, I think I'll just do something similar, because I do want some yellows up here and whites, and it might not quite look right if I bring it from this corner down. Well, tell you what, let's try. Instead of guessing it, let's just try it. Okay, so I'll come over here and add some of the yellow so that it ties together a little bit. No, I won't take time and make everything real neat, but I'll do a painting that's a painting, not just something I'm going to throw away. You ever studied or looked at Impressionism, you realize that, my goodness, you can get away with just about anything if you want, if it's going to be an impressionistic kind of painting. Nobody really judges Impressionism like they do realism.
Yeah, you like bright colors.
So what I'm doing is I'm folding that piece of paper, that towel, so I can use the little folded shapes in painting.
Can I see the tip of your towel?
So I just reached into a little bit of that yellow, give it sort of a, I guess it's fall colors. We don't have fall here in Hawaii, so let me pour a little more orange down here.
So you get it wet?
So I just got it wet and let's see. Dipped it in black. Sort of giving the impression of some, some water. It could be a trail, but we'll call it water to start with. Maybe turn it into a trail later.
Just 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes, okay.
11 almost.
I know, if it's fall, where all the flowers come from. You know, the nice thing about painting is you're not trying to paint what you see. You can use a camera for that. You're trying to paint what isn't there. So you're looking at a white canvas and you're just thinking of things that aren't even there. So don't be so worried about making everything perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Even though sometimes your audience will want you to be perfect. As an artist, don't worry about that. Just have fun. I'm actually real close to being done, so I'm going to just go ahead and put some of the leaves in the trees.
12 minutes.
Painting fast will loosen you up too, so you're not so perfect in trying to make everything exact. You need to do a combination of being very perfect to learn something new and then loosening up and just going for it. And make some little rocks here.
As a matter of fact, I think you bought a pair of shoes here.
I was
See some
looking
of
at
the
Dad's
sandals?
dress one time. Yeah.
13.
Okay. Michael's being good about telling me the time. So I'm going to turn this so I can actually Now I did bring one little teeny brush, so I'm going to take that small little brush and use it to do some detail in the background.
14.
Okay, so there you are. That's it.
All right. Beautiful.
All done with the little paper towel.
So what would you call this scene?
Oh, I forgot my brushes.
This is how to paint
If you forget your brushes.
with no brushes. What type of scene is that? How to paint
It's just a fall scene
a fall scene?
without brushes.
Awesome. All right. Hope y'all
Okay.
enjoyed that.
Okay.
Have a good night. God bless.